Let me tell you what's out there. Vast reaches of wilderness. Untamed. Majestic. But lethal. If you hunt these wilds, you will become the hunted. Can you brave that challenge? Can you pass that test? If you want to survive, you have to make the kill. Only then can you bring to light the deep secrets of the earth.
Alright guys, welcome back to VG55. We are here with Rajab Miqdad and Mansour Al-Abedli. So guys, how are you today?
Good.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff happening here. Horizon Zero Dawn, man, this is crazy, right?
Yes.
Of course, special thanks goes to PlayStation Middle East for the media kit. So, Rajab, what do we have here?
Okay, well, this is, as you probably know, press kits are something that you can't buy.
Yeah,
They're usually given to special media events, and thankfully,
PlayStation Middle East,
Bahrain TV have
thank you.
graced us with this. So you get this really cool slip.
Yeah,
Slip it off.
slip it off.
And then there's actually a number on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 0400 out of 2001-81. This is global.
Oh wow.
So this is like a very hard to get kind of limited edition thing.
Again, thank you, PlayStation Middle East. I just like really, for real.
Thanks. So it says here, Earth is ours no more. And that is sort of the tagline for the game.
Okay.
Because the game is set way in the future where Earth has been taken over by robots, basically. But these robots aren't machines that act like human. They're like more like animals.
Yeah.
And humans have lost technology and they've been kind of reduced to cavemen. So,
Wow.
well, in our case, cave girl, because you get to play as Aloy.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's get back to this. You open it up. You get this really cool background cover.
Oh, wow.
And you get this nice message from Herman Hurst. I
Yeah.
hope I pronounced that right.
Okay, yeah.
The director of the
Managing
game.
director,
He's
right?
the director of the game. He's actually one of the directors of Guerrilla Games, which has been a studio firm with PlayStation since the PS2 days.
Wow.
So they have a really strong relationship with Sony. And, he's basically saying a lot of great things about like how they came up with the story and how this is, like the technical achievement of this game, which we'll get into in a bit.
Okay.
So it's a lot of nice things.
Awesome. Awesome.
And we get this
What
really
else?
cool.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
cover.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
Look at that leather.
It's a leather. It's actually leather. It's not plastic.
It smells like leather. It really does.
And
Hunted
we
down.
get like, okay, so what is this? Let's
Of
check it
course.
out.
Flip it up. Oh,
Oh.
man, look at that blue Scotch stuff.
Woo!
That man, awesome
I want to hang this on my wall.
Well, you can't. It's mine.
Well, I'll look for a desktop or I'll print it or something.
Alright.
Looks really nice. Even the back texture.
And man, it
Feels
just
good.
feels good, right?
Feels good. It's not
Texture
cheap
is
paper.
really good.
So
There's
put
a lot
that
of
back.
quality here.
And we got this nice art book.
Yeah.
So it shows you a lot of art from the game.
Mm.
Basically, this is obviously, if you know game design, before you develop anything, you need to come up with a concept. And
Yeah,
the
of course.
earliest place to come up with a concept is drawing it.
There you go.
So this is kind of a point of reference for the designers when they're creating the world, that, okay, this is what we need to get to. This is
Okay.
our vision. So whenever they're developing the game, they can always reference these artworks
Okay.
to when developing the game.
Oh, look at
And-
that, man.
Yeah.
It's just
So obviously, the more detail you put into it, the easier it is for the designer or the 3D modeler to make it into the game. And they are very talented. These
artistic
are beautiful.
and beautiful stuff.
Very
happening,
beautiful
man.
stuff.
So over 9,000, that's for sure.
Yep.
And
So,
then-
of course, the most important thing,
Yes.
The game itself.
The game. Oh, yeah.
I believe this is also like a different CD than the one you get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the-
because
in
you
the
don't
regular
have
version.
the other
Yep.
things.
And it has like I think a unique serial code. I don't know, but I'm guessing
No.
this is for media also. So
Yep.
this CD is also
Yep.
very hard to get.
There you go, man.
And that's it. That's the
That's it.
media.
Media.
Of course, you got the regular edition. This is the one we mostly get, but it's still nice.
It is
nice,
still
nice,
nice.
cool artwork.
But you also get the limited edition.
Limited
This is
edition. Okay,
limited
Mansour,
edition.
tell us about that.
Yeah.
Well, I got this limited edition after I got the regular edition.
All right.
Okay. And I saw it. I'm like, I have to have this, man. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah, the casing
Okay.
looks great.
So let's show
Wow.
the casing
Wow.
to the camera right there.
Okay, we'll talk about this later. But I always love art books.
Oh,
No
okay.
way, man.
So this is like the same art book that's in
Is
the
it the
media?
same?
Let's find out.
Let's find out, right?
Let me see if, because I know in the first pages it's. Oh
Ah.
no, this is different.
It's kind of different, right?
Nice. And it's like a book kind of thing.
Exactly.
So you have, so you can put it on a shelf and it look nice.
Man,
Man,
it
look
does.
at this.
Like a
Wow.
book table, you know?
What do you collect? Antique coffee.
See, like even here,
For the horizon.
when they're showing like even these things up to the symbols, they
Yeah.
have to come up with these symbols to, when they're designing, so they create different tribes because you need different tribes in the game.
There you go.
Because it's like cavemen, right? So you have tribes.
Okay.
The long neck.
Yeah, they're just building it right here. So it's pretty much different than the one we have here
Yeah.
in the media kit,
Exactly.
right?
And now we get to the good stuff. The
Metallic
steel case.
casing.
I love steel
Oh,
cases.
man.
Man, especially with the other Sony games, their steel cases are really, really awesome.
Okay.
Well, this is embarrassing.
You forgot, the desk is at home.
I
You left
forgot
it in his
this at
PlayStation. It's okay.
Thankfully.
I got
Thankfully.
to.
Yeah.
That's
But
fine.
I really love, background on the cover. Like,
Yeah.
mostly get blank,
No,
blank
they
paper.
put a lot of love into this. So that's
That's
nice.
for sure, man. It's
Yes,
such a,
that's
like a
great.
sumptuous work in this, man.
There's
Beautiful
also the
stuff.
collector's edition with a figure, but
Yeah.
that's also we didn't manage to get that one, but it's still something worth mentioning.
We have a fair enough numbers of
Yeah.
collectibles here, starting with the basic,
Limited.
limited, and
Very limited.
Like the
Rare.
practically impossible to get.
Okay, so
That's
that's the intro, and now Rashid, commence the adventure here.
all right. So I'm showing you guys. Obviously, now the first thing you're gonna notice is this game looks freaking gorgeous.
Crazy, man.
Look at that draw distance, and there's like so many cool effects. Like I'm gonna throw in a lot of techno weird things like
No,
the
go
volumetric
for it,
lighting. Like you see how the lights fades in with the clouds.
Yeah.
It looks
This
so
is running
nice.
on a PS4 Pro as well.
Yeah, this
right?
is running on PS4 Pro, and believe it or not, this
So,
is
4K?
yeah, this can do 4K. And believe it or not, I'm actually playing it right now in full HD. This is just full HD
It's
because
full
we're
HD.
recording
Wow.
it, and it looks so good because it uses the cool thing about the PS4 Pro is that it uses something called super sampling.
Okay.
Now that's a weird word, but basically what it means is that it takes a 4K image and puts it in full HD.
Okay.
So you're getting a 4K image in full HD, so it's like way crisper and more
Oh
detailed.
man, you can look at that. You can definitely see.
Yep.
It looks better than
And-
reality.
and-
What is that?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, look at the hair and everything. This is actually based off a new engine from Guerrilla Games called the Decima engine. And the cool thing about this engine is that Hideo Kojima is going to be using this for his next game.
Oh, because the
Oh,
collaboration with
Yeah.
Kojima and with
Sony.
Sony and all that.
And the
Two
cool
powerhouses.
and the
together.
cool
Oh,
thing
dude.
the cool thing is that there's actually Kojima put a mission in this game.
In
It's a
this
secret-
game?
Yeah, it's in this game.
Well, okay, why am I just hearing this from you guys? Why isn't that like headlines? Kojima is
Yep.
involved here?
Yes.
Yes.
No way, man.
Oh, this guy has something to tell me.
Okay.
If he wants to talk to me, that is. Here we go.
All right, Hunter. Were you
So yeah, there's a lot of detail in the facial animations and everything.
Dude, I,
And I'm not a hunter.
Well, whoever you are, you're hurt.
My name's Chris. I thought I'd have a go at the trials at the hunting grounds over the rise.
what?
Yep.
Is this for real?
This guy looks like he needs help.
No, but I'm talking
I
about the
really like
graphics.
the choices.
Yeah.
Like they show each emotion.
Yeah.
And based on your emotion, your character develops and changes. Like
Yeah,
that's really nice.
So like it took them around 7 to 8 years for this game, right?
Took them quite a while. This was like one of the first, I think, PS4 games announced, and they were working on it for like way back. Actually, details of this game got leaked. That's how people found out about it. They saw like a giant robotic T-Rex, and then eventually they revealed it.
Okay, now here's a question. Now,
Yep.
if you say, pretty much been realized it's been there for 7 to 8 years in development, so they knew the power of the PS4 8
Oh
years
yeah,
ago.
oh yeah.
The architecture.
Right now,
the
people are
system.
developing games that are going to be released in like 4 years, so they have to
Exactly.
know. And they speak to Sony, right? Sony is like their partner. So basically, whenever they're developing a game, they're always put into these meetings and they're in the
Yeah.
loop. You know, Sony probably told them, "Hey guys, we're making a PS4." Oh wait, hold on. See
Yeah,
now?
it's really cool hardware.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so pretty much like you can say we have enough technology for the next 4 to 5 years.
Yep,
Okay, cool.
pretty much.
And the crafting aspect is really
Yeah.
quick and
Man,
really
look
nice.
at
Yes.
that! Look at that!
So, because you're like a cave girl, You have like these really primitive weapons, so you have bow and arrows, but you also have something like kind of a mix.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting contrast because you're mixing technology with like primitive stuff. So now I'm gonna try to capture this guy.
Primitive is the key word for today.
I'm gonna try
Primal.
to capture it. Watch this.
And the joypad.
Yeah, there's like
it's like kind of interactive as well, right?
Okay, so now he's mine. And let's go.
Oh man, I want one. For work in the morning. Who needs cars?
What you mentioned earlier, Rashid, like mixing old with the new.
Yeah.
Like you destroy a T-Rex, take his parts,
Yep.
use a regular tree wood and make an arrow.
That's like really strong. Yeah.
That can pierce the robot.
Metal. Yeah.
Oh man, you guys are just talking. I'm like, this is just surreal.
Yeah,
Honestly,
the game is beautiful, honestly.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful game.
And what I love about the main character is that they, I think they said they based it off Ygritte from Game of Thrones.
Ah,
Oh really? Okay,
Oh,
that's why I
wow.
was like reading Game of Thrones and its relationship to.
these guys worked so hard on this.
And another thing that this game reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen Cloud Atlas, the movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
And
there is a scene when they're in the future, right?
Yes, because there are multiple timelines, like from the distant past to the distant future. And the distant future is basically humanity went back to being cavemen, but there are still, robots and
I think
all.
they're killing my friend.
Hey, come on. You had one job.
So okay, there's like a big fight going on here. Oh yeah, go get him!
Okay, let's just spectate right now. Just see what's gonna happen here. Okay, that's not yours.
No, that's definitely not mine.
Okay, where's yours?
Oh shoot.
Yours is not
the one with the
happy.
blue. Blue's good, red is bad.
Okay, yeah. Well, bad, good.
Oh wow, he actually took them down.
By
Wow.
himself.
Nice.
By itself.
So you see now I killed these robots. I can
And-
get these parts, like a wire or something, and I can use these to craft items.
So now, when you start the game, does it tell you much, like where these robots came from? How they're
No,
so
that's the mystery.
advanced?
That's the mystery. The thing is, you literally start in the future where you have no idea what's going on. You're just put into this. You're literally born into this world that machines have literally taken over, and you're just nothing more than cave dwellers. So
Man,
the thing that's also interesting is that they created so much culture out of this. They have different tribes. They have different like sayings. Like for example, you're now in this land called Mother's Embrace.
Okay.
So they believe in nature versus machines because they pretty much hint what happened because they're like machines took over because we kept building machines and we never did anything with our lives. And we
Sounds
relied on them.
familiar.
Yeah. So it has like something like we can relate to, which is always nice. So if I can capture these guys.
And in the beginning, as a kid, you're an outcast, and the tribes are forbidden to speak with you.
Oh wow.
Okay, and you've been cast off, and she accidentally goes into a cave. Okay, the bad cave.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have to
where you
refer
get
to that.
Yeah, you basically get this thing. Hold on, let me show it to you.
Yeah.
So she has like this earpiece. You can notice her ear. She actually is forbidden to use that because it's technology, right? They don't believe in using technology because it's evil.
Oh wow.
But she doesn't care.
Well,
It's
yeah.
helping her a lot.
Good girl, atta girl. Go for it. Be a rebel.
And
Go
it
wild.
helps her to uncover, the forgotten past.
Yeah, it's she basically this is how the story starts rolling because she starts going back to the
That's
old
your
past.
majority.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about it.
So features.
Well, it's open world.
Okay, cool.
That's one definitely thing. And the cool thing is, you have these open world games that they're rather too much in the modern times, or they're too much in like in the past time. So you have like a distance. For example, Far Cry Primal was all in the past, but
Exactly.
here it's mixing both. So you get,
Okay.
like I said, you get this like interesting
Mix.
mix, between old and new. And it's also the cool thing is it's a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
That's also beautiful. You get a lot of these post-apocalyptic world that's like zombies or
Yeah, right?
But here's like machines and people are actually living normal lives, relatively speaking.
And Rage Against the Machine.
I need
Turkey.
I need turkey meat.
So, do you tell where are we exactly? Like, we're on Earth, right? We're on
Yeah,
Earth.
it says Earth right there in
Now,
the tagline, so I'm assuming
and this is like what? New York?
we don't know.
Manama?
It doesn't mention that specifically.
Well, that's the valley in Bahrain. So there's the start.
That looks like Sanad.
I can see my house from here.
Okay, we're going too far with that.
Yep. So, I mean, right now, for example, so just to kind of give you an idea of the story, you became part of this clan, and you're originally an outcast, so you haven't been welcomed, but you've been welcomed into the clan because there's something that related to your past that will unravel everything. Like basically what happened all these years, why these machines showed up, and it's all related to the main character, which is Aloy. And she's been sent out as a seeker. So a seeker, basically, you get to leave your land. You're not in exile, but you get sent on a mission to gather information or something and just fix the problem. So like right now here, I'm in this town. You go to this.
That's like the quick save ever.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know why it even has to fade to black. It's just there's no reason.
Like the first time I did this, I'm like, did it save? I'm not sure. I should try again.
And it fires up every time?
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of fire.
So the cool thing is whenever you go to a village, you get to trade. So all those parts I got, now I can buy a better bow, for example. And they're rated by their color. So the green ones are like uncommon, but the blue ones are rare and the purple ones are
just like most games.
Most RPGs now use
upgrades, stuff like that, everything.
Yeah.
Hold on yours.
Yeah. You can upgrade. You can even change your outfit. And obviously each outfit has a different attribute. So like for example, you notice these effects. I don't know if you can read them, but it says here fire, lightning. So she can resist more things. So obviously these are like really hard to get.
You know what, Rashid? We're just gonna take a break for now. Okay, guys, stay tuned. We'll be back with more Horizon happening here. And we're back again, guys, with more Horizon with Rashid and Mansoor. So, Rashid, what's happening here?
All right, now where we last left off, we were in this town.
Yeah.
So I picked a couple of quests, and we're gonna, choose one to.
Quests.
So you have main quests. These are obviously the important quests to progress through the story.
Yeah.
And you have a side quest.
Side quest, okay.
Now, some of these side quests, actually, the side quest is really tough because it's level 25.
Oh,
I'm nowhere near that high.
And you're like level what?
I'm like level 7.
7? Okay, I'm sorry. I underestimated your powers and your skills. Okay.
So then let's just do this one because it says level 7, so I can definitely do that quest. So it tells you.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you pretty much finished like several quests?
Yeah, I mean, like the first opening area is basically a tutorial. It teaches you about the game and how to play it.
Yeah.
But later on, it gets more like open and like let you do what you want.
Now, for you guys, was the game easy to learn, as gamers?
Not really. Like, you have to get used to it.
Yeah?
Like, it's not like other games. Like, you have mixtures of other games. Okay, you can notice, like, they took inspiration from that, But, like I said, I didn't start a lot. Like, I'm just 2 hours into the game. I'm trying to, adapt. Okay, as Rashid is more experienced than me, he'll adapt faster. But yeah.
Sorry, I just want to point that out.
We're sorry.
Sorry, go on. I cut you off.
Yeah, but it's pretty fun. I like trying new things with games. Rather than generic.
Because what's happening right now, there are cases which I know personally. The people bought the PS4 just for this game, and they're not gamers at all. So let's say a guy who's entering the gaming world with Horizon.
Well, this is where I think difficulty options are useful. So if you're like terrible, just play it on easy. It even tells you when you play it on easy, you're just doing it for the adventure, you know?
Yeah. Which is my case.
Yeah, because like this game can get a little bit challenging, because like you can enter a high level area without you realizing it, and you can get like owned, basically. So yeah, it's all about just knowing where to go.
I could disagree with you a bit. Like for a first timer, okay, if he just uses the normal difficulty, okay, that will be his standard. Like if he's used to playing easy, other games he wants to be able to handle them, I know, really quickly.
Cool. So what's the quest right now?
Right now, the war chief of that tribe told me to go here and investigate. As you can see, something big happened here.
You can see a lot of dead robots and all.
Yeah, pretty much. So I've been given this thing. I'm using my scanner to figure out what the heck is going on.
This is detective mode.
Yeah, pretty much. This was taken similar to Batman, the Arkham games.
Okay.
They have a similar detective mode, you know, where like you scan the crime
cool.
scene.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Because you got the earpiece, you know? The Haran earpiece.
Did you notice like the old woman at the beginning reminded you of the Power Ranger
Yeah,
villain?
I was gonna say that. She's exactly like the Power Ranger villain. I was like, I laughed so hard when I saw her. I just couldn't take her seriously. And this guy just comes here and pretends like he knows what he's doing. He's like, yes, you're right. Let's see.
Dead and wounded, all cleared away.
Yeah, I already know that.
Just me.
Didn't. It's madness out
The
there.
cool thing is imagine they have to create models for each of these characters,
It's
and they give
crazy,
them
right?
detail. Like this guy has a scar, you know?
Varl told me
And so realistic. Like the details are just like, you know, as good as everybody else. Like normally in certain games, the protagonist is like the most detailed, and everybody else like, oh, okay, whatever. But
Cardboard
here,
pieces.
everybody is like so detailed.
Exactly. Like you mentioned, like they modeled every character in this game.
And that's not including the robots, which
Yeah,
by
the robots
themselves
are.
require a lot of it's a lot of detail. The cool thing is because you know, like Guerrilla Games' last game was Killzone, and that game is very machine, you know.
Exactly.
It's very like techno and whatever. So they have a lot of experience in the machine and stuff.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
now recently they're kind of exploring with the wildlife.
All right.
Where did my checkpoint?
Well, I really like the idea, like for a game developing studio to change their pace and go
Exactly.
to different waters and succeed like this game. Like,
Exactly.
Why do you think that happened? Why do you think they took that step?
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to game development, it's always here it is. Da-da-da-da, Jurassic Park moment. Over there. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Oh my god.
That was an epic moment.
Yeah, like that is.
It just came out of nowhere too. Oh my god.
That's a big play on his head. Or it had.
So yeah, I mean, like one of the things about with every game developer studio is that they always like to challenge themselves.
Yeah.
You know, like they always want to try something new, even if they're like a studio that's known for one kind of game. You know, like let's take for example DICE. You know, they're known for their Battlefield. But they went out of their way to create Mirror's Edge, a game where you don't even use a first-person running game where you don't even use guns. You know?
Okay.
So they don't do that because it's like they want to be hip or anything. They do that because it's like their passion. They want to try new things.
Interesting, man.
So yeah.
I'm just like you're talking. The thing is, the problem is, I'm just looking at this game and like, is this
It's pretty
real?
mesmerizing. And the cool thing is, look what you can do with the game. Like, let's say, oh wow, this is a great spot. So you can pause the game at any moment. You go to photo mode.
Oh, what?
Yep. And you can just like, you can play around with the filters. You can put on depth of field. Okay, that's like.
No, come on, man. To that extent?
Yep.
yes. You should see the people online like
They go all out. They're people.
They go all out.
They spend hours on this mode, like literally going to the best location, taking shots, and then sharing them on social
Like
media.
actual photography.
Yeah.
The mannequin.
This is actually a growing. This is actually a growing trend in video games. It's in-game photography.
I think it started with The Last of Us.
Similarly,
The Last of Us and
Shadow of Mordor had that.
Yeah, but
Shadow
with
Mordor.
GTA, maybe a bit.
Well, with the selfies.
Selfies, right?
I don't think Aloy knows what a selfie is, so this is, you know.
Poor girl, man.
No, it's good.
I
for
think
her.
she would be a selfie.
Yeah, she's like, I don't need this. Like, can you
You know,
imagine
I
her in
think-
our world right now? She'd be like,
Yeah, I mean, she would be like a selfie king or queen.
okay, now I'm supposed to investigate this area, and something's supposed to happen. Well,
Something did happen.
we
Yeah,
saw
A
that.
giant
all
robot
the ma-
disappeared there.
Exactly.
All the massacres.
Uh,
We can go to the big gigantic dinosaur
Yeah,
again.
let's
Just
just go to it.
just
Yeah.
follow that gigantic
go
thing.
to
Do
the-
the Jurassic Park theme.
Let's try to ride it.
Oh my god!
now,
Actually,
now.
oh,
3,
okay.
2, 1. I got all rhythm.
Oh shoot!
Oh!
Yep.
Come on, dude. Come on.
What the heck? Okay, I just did a jump. Oh hey, I'm your
oh.
friend.
Okay, blue good, red bad.
I like how he's
Why would they
defending
attack
me.
us?
Because I don't know. We need to play the game to find out. That's the whole point. We don't know why they're enemies.
Oh, what happened now? So what?
No.
So,
No, I tried to blind. Oh, I think I died.
Oh,
I died
man,
it.
you killed Aloy, dude.
Oh.
How could you?
It's okay. Thank God for respawn.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh
And the
man.
checkpoints in
Yeah.
this game are crazy. Like you literally get respawned at the minute before.
Yeah.
Okay,
See, like here,
okay,
I'm right
okay.
here.
Deja vu all over again.
Yep.
Okay.
So okay, let's try to see if we can go near him.
Tall neck.
level 7. So what? I can intercept this guy.
Oh,
Wait,
there's
one
another
right
guy.
here.
Okay.
So supposedly I can climb these, but I don't know how.
I'll give it a try.
I think if I go up here,
Shadow of Colossus rings the bell.
yeah.
The
pretty
Last
much.
Guardian?
Hold on. Maybe I can make a jump for it.
Yeah, come on, leap.
Hey.
What happened? What happened?
Jump!
Why?
Oh no!
What?
That thing blinded me.
Why? Man.
Ruined the moment.
Yeah, you can do it from the other side.
Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can.
Oh,
Wait. I can get close
Oh.
come on,
Okay.
come on, come on, come on.
to. Okay. Here we go.
Go,
Here we
go,
go. Here we
go,
go.
do it.
Whoa! Okay. We're gonna go. We're
Go,
going
go,
up.
go.
Okay.
Get up.
Capture
then.
the flag.
Dude, you can do this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This
No
is the
way.
first time
No
I'm
way.
doing this, by the way,
Okay,
so-
on TV. No way.
On TV.
We
yeah.
are live.
We're doing it live.
Right. For the last leap right down, going up there to the rooftop, and we're up.
Oh, okay.
down.
This one's mine.
Easy there. This shouldn't take long.
It's like a
We're
walk-in.
hacking it.
It's like a walk-in hotel. I swear to God. It's like a port. Planes can land.
It shows you stuff on the map. That's pretty cool. Oh wow.
Well, what happened? You can control this thing, right?
No, I
No,
think
no,
it's
you
on
just
its own.
take the map. You just
And
take
you
this
get, and you get a trophy.
Like I
Oh,
think.
I actually completed a mission without me knowing. There we go.
Again, live on TV.
Let's do this.
You can do the leap of faith here.
Wait, am I killing it?
No.
Wait, no, I don't think so. I think I just killed all the robots here instead.
Nuke.
You can,
Yeah, it was like a
oh,
massive,
So what
like,
what
shockwave.
happened? Everything is so.
Yeah, I think I
Dark
kind
green.
of like cleansed the area, basically.
This is cleansing.
Diesel.
Well, I don't have to deal with annoying machines anymore.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
enough.
Huh.
Yep.
All right, I guess pretty much we'll just stop here. Okay, guys, any last words? What's happening here? I mean,
Well, no, last thing I wanted to show is that obviously, like most RPGs, you have a skill tree.
yeah, okay.
So you can upgrade your character based on that. So depends on what you want. You want to be brave, so it's all about attacking. Some of them are more about stealth,
Yeah.
so silent drop. And this one's more about crafting, so you get more stuff, or you're better at finding stuff, that kind of thing. So
Awesome,
that's pretty much
awesome.
it.
Mansoor.
Well, I can't wait to finish this game. That's all I have to say.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful stuff. Well, Rash and Mansoor, thank you so much.
No problem.
And
no problem.
again, thanks a lot to PlayStation Middle East for the media kit. And guys, that was our episode for today here at VG55, and we'll be seeing you next in another episode.
Peggy 16.
Your whole life you've been searching. And the elders, they've been holding you back.
The girl is a curse. She came from nowhere. She is no one.
When they told me to raise you, I didn't ask questions.
Why am I an outcast? Who was my mother?
Always you pushed for answers. Push yourself to the edge. Here in the valley, we may be outcasts, but it's safe. Out there, girl, you'll be lost. You won't know where to turn or who to trust. You'll be chasing a riddle into a wilderness of mysteries. The world of the old ones. What secrets lie buried beneath their crumbling ruins? Why Earth is ours no more. These questions, Aloy, the tribe has forbidden. What if the answers are worse than not knowing?
You can help, or you can get out of my way.
Then be ready for the darkness. And be careful what you bring to light. Even if you do catch what you're after, how do you know it won't bite back?
Outcast! You came from nothing. You will die a nothing.
I came from somewhere.
Identity confirmed.
Even if it destroys me,